Did you find her?
I'm here.
Oh, there she is. Lisa, I'm so happy to see you.
Don't give me a hard time. I broke my leg last year.
Oh, I'm sorry. Joy, you broke your leg. Where?
The ankle and a
Where?
spiral fracture of the femur.
So, for those of you that didn't know, Lisa's an aspiring MMA fighter, and she fought in the Little Midwest Kickboxing Championships.
Well, welcome anyway. So, hey, did you see our little cousins? There were two outside.
Where? What?
Little Wendy's.
Oh, yes.
Big one, little one. So how you doing? Huh?
I'm doing
They all come and see us. You know, every show we do, our family they come and follow us. Yeah. Gomez, Uncle Fester, Carolyn.
still doing
Yes. John is a very busy man. Have you talked to him like? Well, that we all have to get old, but you know what? Have you talked to him lately?
No.
I can't get in
I
touch.
can't get past, if I call Sean, I'm in luck, but otherwise I can't get past the gatekeeper.
Mm-hmm. I know where she is. The good old wife from, what's it, Hawaii? She was from Hawaii, right? What's her name? Valerie. Anyway, welcome, and Lisa's here, I'm here, he's here. Let's get together and let's talk about something.
Hey, Lisa, there's a power button right here on the mic. Just flip that up, and you should be ready to go.
Well, you have to turn her on first. There we go.
There we go.
Now you can hear me?
Oh,
Hey, Ken, do me a favor, drop the bass on. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Like I said, we're going to work through a few technical glitches. We appreciate your patience, guys. All right. Felix, Lisa, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Let's see, is this your guys' first Days of the Dead, or have you done?
This one, yeah.
This is your first one?
Actually, my second one.
Your second one.
I did
I
one.
have never done Days of the Dead. I did Dragon Con during Hurricane Katrina
Mhm.
with Kenny,
Mhm.
obviously.
I've done a lot of convention with Kenny, but you have to do the one this year in Vegas. Are you going to be available in March?
Oh, yeah, Days of the
Yeah,
Dead
we'll
in
talk
Vegas.
about it. Yeah.
Ask Peter, okay? Because we're going to be done one in Vegas in next month.
Yeah, Days of
And
the
you
Dead
gotta beat
Vegas
it.
is always a good time. We
So where were we?
really good time last year. No, I was just going to ask you guys, to start out, let's talk about current projects that you got going on, anything new that you're working on, new interests, new hobbies. What are you up to these days?
You know, my hobby is building Lego sets, and right now I'm building Yoda, and I'm missing one little piece. Listen, I'm about 15 pages over each, I missed a tiny little piece, and I had to stop because he can't go on. So I had to call the company in Connecticut, and they will send me this little piece coming from the Netherlands in 10 days, and then I have to continue on to finish it. Not too long ago, I built a Batmobile, the new model. It's about 23 inches long, beautiful car, it's all black, it's hard to put it together. And I had a piece missing, and I had to stop. So, I don't know what the things I made.
Excuse me one second. You guys have to realize, I have known Felix since I was 5 years old.
Here's the mic. Oh, you turned it off.
Hello. I completely adore him. So listening to his stories from you, can you believe that still? I've known you since I was 5 years old.
You were 5 years old, that's right, yeah.
I learned to memorize before I could read.
I remember you and Kenny used to fight like a cats and dogs. I mean, they're not fighting, just arguing. And I remember when they put a piece of plywood 2x4 in between, so you can throw things at each other. While they were in school, they were fighting all the time. And, and you remember what Uncle Fester used to screw up all this
Jackie Coogan.
by falling asleep?
Character.
He used to fall asleep, standing up. Yes, on snoring. That's why he ruined a lot of scenes.
Takes over.
You know?
He was snoring.
I mean, we were filming, and he's over there sitting in his chair going,
Wait, Felix, does
Yeah.
anybody here know what Uncle Fester, Jackie Coogan's famed acclaim is before the Addams Family, what he did?
4 or 5 years old, right? Yes, with
With
Charlie
Charlie
Chaplin.
Chaplin.
Yeah.
Silent films.
He made so much
Kid and
money.
the Tramp.
Yeah. Yeah, he made so much money that when he was young enough to use the money, he didn't have anything. And the family, they took all the money, and that's why they became the
$4 million in the 20s.
it
His family
became
took from him.
the Jackie Coogan law, because people right now, their families of the small kid children that they work, they have to put so much money in their account until they become old enough to use it. And that's why the Jackie law came out.
Even then, he helped us. I wouldn't have had anything if it wasn't for him. But even then,
You have a mic on or what? Oh, you keep it on the road.
hello. I'm just soft spoken than you are, Felix. But even then, it's like 30%, and your parents could take, and the agents and the taxes. Yeah, most children actors can rob you, but his, the Coogan law did help immensely.
Well, yeah, because everybody needs their kids' money. They make so much money, and they just spend it. And by the time, look at what happened to what was the guy? What was the name?
Gary
Coleman. Same thing. We had a Gary Coleman on a TV show, Buck Rogers. We only had him for one day because he had to go back to his own show, and he memorized the whole script. I mean, while we were working, he's mouthing all the dialogue from everybody else. That kid was so smart, like a genius. He would memorize every
Wait,
word.
hold on. Do you remember that I used to memorize?
I know that because you couldn't read, right? That's right. She couldn't read, so you have to tell her what to say. And we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun working.
Oh, he's my favorite.
Addams family was great. Yeah. A lot of people ask me, "What was your favorite?" I said, "None of them." I'm just joking. I mean, Buck Rogers, Addams family. We were like a family. When we were working,
He's
we
a
went
little
to work.
goomba, this little Italian man.
We never argued. We never had any argument except for Jackie Coogan ruin the scene, because it's snoring. Other than that, it was fine,
Felix, you can tell a better story. Tell them how wonderful John and Carolyn.
Oh, John, oh my God, John and Carolyn, they were such wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. I mean, the professionalism was there. I mean, they were, those days when you film something, it has to be everything perfect, or else you're not going to put it in front of people's face. Because if it wasn't perfectly done, then you're not going to
Do it over.
That's right.
Say it like a soap opera, Felix.
You have to do it, that's right. You have to do it right, or else, So right now, everything's different. I mean, everything changed. I haven't been to California for a long time, but I moved out of there. But there's nothing going on anymore. Nothing is funny anymore. TV shows, the live shows at night, like, the late night show. What's so funny? All the shows are all laughs, all the claps, all the applause, they're all pre-recorded. All the laughter, they're all pre-recorded. I mean, yeah, it's nothing funny, But when we were working in the 60s and 70s,
we didn't do it in front of a studio audience.
That's right, no, we were filming it. And you do over and over. If you make a mistake or whoever somebody makes a mistake, it's got to be done just right. And we did 39 shows per year. And I came in, about 19 episodes. That's why I'm not in the front of when the show starts.
Yeah, a lot of people goes, "Oh, I've seen the Addams Family." Well, in reruns forever. But what a lot of people don't realize is back in the 60s, they shot so many more episodes per year than they do now. So,
We're still about 39.
74 in
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
2 years, and people go, "That's it? I've been watching it forever."
Yeah, we used to film 39 per year, 39 episodes. It was a half an hour. So, anyway, what else?
Oh, do you know what? I'm sorry, just
Okay.
memories are coming down. Do you remember the Wicked Witch of the West from
Margaret Hamilton? Yes.
She was Aunt Who on the Addams Family?
Yes, Margaret Hamilton.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she came.
And I was a little girl, I was afraid of her after watching
We had the Addams Family.
She was lovely. She was
Yeah,
lovely.
beautiful lady, yeah.
What a talent she was.
Yeah. those days there was talent. I mean, now, I don't know. I don't call that talent.
Well, it's different.
But they
There's
make a
still
lot of money.
talent.
You know, now they make a movie out of, you could go make a movie, 35 millimeter digital camera. I mean, if you have an uncle, or father, or daughter, or, I mean, sister, or with the money, yeah, this 5 million, go make a movie. They could do it, you know, but it's not a product the way it was in our era.
No,
You know.
it constantly changes. And now
Everything changes. Technology?
You know, I mean, it's like,
If we had a technology in 1980 when I was doing Buck Riders, I bet the show would probably been not really this far. If we had a technology like we have today, the show would have never been canceled. But the problem is Buck Riders in the second year was really bad because nobody cared about it. They changed the producer. He came from Gunsmoke from a Western to sci-fi, so he didn't know what the heck he was doing. And every day he used to come on the set and say, hey, the rating are going great, and we're doing fine. And
you
Gil
never
says,
knew what to expect.
hey, Gil says, well, give me not the song and dance. And the show was going right down the tubes. I mean, then they canceled. They don't know what to do with it. And that's why Gil Gerard told Tom Christopher, Hawk, he said, you better look for another job because this show is not going anywhere. And which it didn't go anywhere. They canceled it. That's it.
Boy, did I get a shock when I was 21, moved with my daughter to New York City and got a long playing contract on soap opera, As the World Turns. I didn't know New York City, going across, town in the cabs when it was snowing, 40 pages of dialogue a day. Of course, it wasn't really intricate dialogue, but still, it was like, whoa, it was really quite a shock. For as young as I was, I took Vanessa with me, my daughter. Oh boy.
Okay, anyway, I've done more than, you've done quite a few things, and I've done a lot. I mean, you went to, Addams Family, you went into,
I did Barnaby Jones,
right.
I did commercials, I did Fantasy Island back then, and then I got the soap opera when I turned 21. They relocated from Los Angeles to Manhattan, New York City. I didn't get there. I didn't know what to expect. But at least I had a good contract, so I didn't have to worry about money.
You know what? I did a movie called The Planet of the Apes, and I tell people I got to work with Moses. A lot of people say, what are you talking about? What do you mean Moses? I'm Charlton Heston. It was Moses, and nobody. And then one day I was filming a movie with Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, so I did all the stunt work for the little boy in Short Run. We were in London.
Did you ever meet Harrison Ford?
Huh?
Did you ever meet Harrison Ford?
Yes.
Was he nice?
Oh, very nice.
I still ask questions
very nice.
like that.
They were all nice people. Well, anyway, one day we were in the set early in the morning, Steven Spielberg and we were there early, and we were talking a little bit and looking around, and all of a sudden he said, hey, Felix, if he went like this, he says, if you were this much shorter, I will use you in a second ET, and I'm still waiting. I met you. I'm shorter than this right now.
And your name was on the credits.
Oh, which one?
E.T.
Well, of course I was. I was the one we're doing trick-or-treating. I played, as a matter of fact, I doubled Drew Barrymore, which was 7 years old. We were doing the trick-or-treating.
I met you when I was younger than her.
But anyway, we were doing the trick-or-treating up and down the streets late at night, and it was like fireworks involved. And, young children, active children, they're not allowed to work after so many hours. After a certain hour, they got to go home. And they have to have an 8-hour turnover the next day. So Spielberg called me up and said, hey, Felix, are you available to come on location? We were in Seating Valley. I said, okay, yeah, where? Come over here. Okay, I got there. They put this pillowcase over my head with 2 little holes, and I'm playing Casper the Friendly Ghost, going up and down the street trick-or-treating. And then somebody says, Yoda just came by. I said, I didn't even see anything. So that's how it was those days. I mean, we used to work a lot, work like 5 days a week.
I miss doing these shows with you and John.
Yeah.
With you and John.
Turn it on, leave it on. Is that it on?
When you would do the Q&As with John,
Yes.
your stories, both of your stories, I was like hanging on every word.
Oh, the
They were
story?
so fascinating.
I know.
About, way back when show business. It was really cool.
Yeah, John, I wish we could have him.
John asked,
Everybody wants to see him to do convention because, he's up there in age. Well, we all are.
isn't he like 90?
He's pretty close. Pretty close. John works at John Hopkins University in Baltimore. He has his own theater. They call him Professor Aston. And I didn't talk to him for a long time because he's very...
That's where he grew up in Baltimore, right? Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, he said to me one day, he says, Felix, you know what? I go to work every day. I walk from my apartment, whatever, to the place where I work, except when I have to carry a box of paper, whatever, then I take a cab. But it's very, very hard to get in touch with him. But once you get in touch with him on the phone, 3 hours after in Vegas, and he's talking to me, yes. And then he said to me, Felix, I had a sandwich here on the table looking at me. My wife made it for me. And I said, John, why don't you go ahead and hang up and go have your sandwich? And you get up an hour later. We were still talking. But it's so hard to get in touch with him. It's very, very hard. But once you hook up with him, he will not shut up. He will not quiet down.
You know what? I run into Sean all the time by where I live.
Yes.
He lives right by the corner 7-Eleven. We run into each other. That is the only way. I've got his number in my phone that I can get hold of John.
You know what? I'm really mad at Shauna because last year we were doing a convention together in Vegas, and I said, I need to talk to your father. I want to say hello. Oh, I'll send you some information. He never did. If you ever see him, tell him I need to talk. I want to say hello to his father.
I'll call him when I get back home.
Okay, because I
Got
want to
his
say hello
name.
to John at least one more time. But anyway, any question? Anybody has a
Yeah.
question? Oh, yeah, one.
Yeah, so as far as current projects or current interests, Lisa, what are you currently working on, or what are you?
These shows and my Chihuahua puppies at home and my
Right.
grandchildren.
How many do you have now?
I just bought another one last week.
One?
I need the lemon
My
photos you
friend?
showed me.
Yeah.
I want one
You
that
want
tiny.
that?
That tiny. I go online. They're between 3,000 and 6,000.
I'm sorry, we're never going to get one because she won't sell me one either. So, and she's not going to.
All my little ones are
I
gone.
know. I know.
They all died.
Yeah.
So you say you have Chihuahua puppies. How many of them?
Well, last year I lost. In the last 2 years, I had 5. I rescued, and they all died for different reasons. But my first 2 lived to be 16 years old. Yeah. Anyway, I love them. I just got another one last Friday, and I'm looking to get one more. It has to be a teacup. Go on puppyspot.com between $3,000 and $6,000.
I know. Yeah, they're not cheap.
So what's the new one's name?
But
What's the new one's name?
Jenny.
Jenny?
She looks like a little min pin, but she's a full Chihuahua. She's really
I have a half Chihuahua, half Pomeranian. His name is Luigi.
What was his
Very
name?
funny name, yeah. But anyway, when we got the dog at the foundation, I took him into the vet, whatever, and she said to me, Felix, this dog needs a little meat, okay? Now when I take
Was
him
he
in...
malnourished?
Huh?
Malnourished?
Well, he was in the street for about 3 days, but he was skinny. I wish he would stay that way. So anyway, when I take him to the vet now, which I did the other day, she keeps saying to me, this dog will need to lose a lot of meat. I said, how am I going to do it? Oh, buy this, buy that. He can't lose any weight. He's got problems. So he became, right now he's 28 pounds. He was 13 pounds when I got it. 28 pounds, a little fat. Right now he looks like a Chihuahua, fat Chihuahua. But when the hair grows, he become a Pomeranian.
My oldest son Lucy never got to be more than 11 pounds.
This
I
guy's-
don't want one over 5 so I can take her.
Well, hey, he won't. What can I do? I mean, I tried to.
Where'd you get him?
Huh? Yeah. I know. Yeah. He has a problem and he's on medication. So anyway, and what we do, this is this is what we do. I retired many years ago, and I live in Vegas, and we do shows and get to see new fans, get to meet the old fans, and that's.
I love that.
I love it. I love it. I mean, if it wasn't for you people, we would not be here talking because you guys make the movies. You guys go watch the movies, and that's how the movies are made. From the fans. So we have any more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So let me ask you, how did you guys get involved with Addams Family?
Oh, no, you. How long is it? Mine's very short. Can I go first? Okay. The way I got Cousin Ed, my agent sent me over some studio in California, Hollywood. I walked in the office and there were two guys, next to his table. They look at each other. They look at me. They said, "That's it. You got the job." That's it. What? Come back.
They didn't
Monday.
say you got the job. They just said that's it. You thought you didn't get the job.
No. They said.
No, the character was it.
No. Yeah. Right. I said, "That's it. Come back Monday. You got the job. Come back Monday." I didn't know. They didn't tell me what they were going to do with me. I said, what kind of job is it? I didn't know about Addams Family.
You're it.
That's it, and that's it. That's what it said. That's it. You got the job. That's how That's how Addams Family became doesn't it? Became Addams Family.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Mine was back then, like in 1964, what you would call a cattle car. Cattle car. 75 girls. Now you're looking at 5,000 plus, And David Levy recalled this to me when I was 17. I didn't know. He said, "I was not expecting to see children your age who didn't know how to read." He said, "But your hair was down to your waist. Your mother sent you in with little black patent leather shoes, white gloves, and a little black patent leather bag." Anyhow, and then he went, well, you can't read. He didn't know what it was. He told me this years later. And he went, okay, well, he said, pouch for me. The character of Wednesday had to be morose and had to pouch. So I did that. He loved it. And he said, okay, a scene from a script is called a side. One scene from that entire script. So he took that out and he goes, this is what I say, this is what you say. He said he planned to go over that a couple of times. He said, first time I came back with the lines verbatim. And he went, what? So they put me up for a screen test with 4 other girls. And David and John picked me because I also looked like Carolyn. Oh yeah, well she's always been like my mother till the day she died, yeah. Anyway, yeah, so it's just one of those things that's happened or not. I don't know why I came up with those lines,
Did I ask you to say, it's gloomy outside? Did I tell you to say that? That was funny.
Not that I remember, but yeah, God, I was so young. I don't remember, I have certain memories, but unless I watch an episode.
And Dave was the one who brought me in.
David Levy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I didn't know? One of the last Q&As I did with John, like this Q&A, he heard me say, I don't know why they didn't ask John, but what you think is the difference between the Addams Family and the Munsters? And I said, well, to me it's simple. The Addams Family is far more intelligent, witty humor, and the Munsters are more slapstickish, like the Three Stooges. John looked at me.
I agree with you.
Do you know what he looked? Who told you that? He knows how you. Where did you? I said, I don't know. Now I'm like, 20 something. I said it just made sense to me. He goes, I can't believe that. He said, did you know that our head writer, Nat Aaron, came to Hollywood to write for the Marx Brothers? I had no idea. because I'm very impressed, Lisa, that you knew that.
So I did work an episode of The Monster. I double Butch Patrick, falling off the roof, flying a kite in the middle of the night.
It's so different than the Addams
Yes, I
family.
double, like, I worked in the Addams family and I worked in The Monster, so, you worked both of them. Oh, fine.
It's a privilege to have done that.
Those days, man, there was such a lot of fun working there. We were really enjoying going to work because when we arrived at set and everybody's there friendly, they will all say hello to you. Now you can't hardly talk to anybody anymore because there's no friendship anymore. It's done so quick. Everybody's in a hurry. Oh, I do the episode, do this, do that, so we can do another
Not
project.
conducive for a good work environment, is it?
Everything really changed, Hollywood they don't do much in Hollywood anyway. A lot of stuff is done here in Georgia, Alabama, wherever.
Do you know when I went back into acting at like 17?
Yeah.
I studied at a place called the Van Moore Academy. I was sitting in the back row, but never participated in the acting classes, with his glasses and a notebook out for Quentin Tarantino. Has anyone here seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Who wanted to relive the Manson murders? Was what he did brilliant? I think so.
So, you guys were just talking about how times have changed. The Addams family is still just as relevant today as it always has been. Why do you think the show maintains its relevancy for such a generation gap?
I think it has a longevity that not many shows have. I think that it's timeless and it's multi-generational. There's many reasons, but, the comment I get most often at these shows is, they don't make shows like this anymore.
I know they don't. I don't think they know how to do it. The problem. Not only that, either don't have the money, the writers, they're not there. The writer we have. It's on everything.
Well, remember
Yeah.
it was horrible,
Yes.
but we didn't have
Well,
Pearman
you're talking
writing
about the
for
remake of
us.
the Addams Family.
Yeah.
The videotape. They were trying to bring it back in color, which doesn't work. A lot of people ask me, Felix, I remember the Addams Family was in color. No, it's never been in color. It's always been in black and white. In color, I don't think it's going to look good. All the stuff that we had on the set, I don't know if it looked good in color or not. A lot of people ask me.
Had we gone another year, they were going to change it.
Oh, the set is pink. No, I don't think so. I don't remember it being in color while we were working. So, you know what? I think the talent, what we had, in the writing,
We worked for some of the
did not
greatest
need money.
people. At a young age,
Unfortunately, they work a lot, they make a lot of money. While we were working, we were happy because pack cigarette was 24 cents and that was $8. I was happy to make whatever I was making. It was paying my bills. But now they make millions and millions. They're making too fast. And I don't know.
Sometimes with cable these days, it depends upon what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's such a greater, broader scape of what they can do on cable now that they do on the three major networks.
Only four networks.
Well, really three, CBS.
NBC, CBS, and
Yeah,
NBC.
yeah.
But anyway, we
Oh, yeah. By all means, anybody in the audience have a question they'd like to ask?
First of all, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of our lives. And one year since I was 5, just like you were going to show. The iconic shows from that era, like the Monsters and the Addams Family and the Love. Like you said, they were kind of like bursts of energy that were so many shows in 1 or 2 seasons. Why was that? Why didn't they expand and move it? Obviously, the ratings were there. They were very popular. Why did
I think that the network had think they know better than everybody. And they're always trying to one-up each other, at least especially back then.
You know what? They got canceled at the same time, too. The Addams family and the Malta got canceled the same year. I don't know what went on. You know, they were great shows to watch. And Mr. Ed, and we all had, remember we were on the set?
Filmed at
The same set.
a little offshoot of Universal, Los General Services.
Yeah.
And what was filmed there, I was in seventh heaven. All the animals, Green Acres,
God.
Petticoat Junction, Mr. Ed, Beverly Hillbillies. I had farm animals to play with at the time. I wasn't, you know.
Well, while we were not working, we just go and visit other people and other sets. They did the same thing with us. You know, one day we had a gentleman came on the set. I was all dressed up, ready to go on, and I'm sitting. He got me this little director chair about this tall, and I'm sitting ready to go on. And the director called me, Sidney Blanfield called me. If you know, I love the guy. Yes. They said, "Come on, we on the set." So I got up, and walked away. And all of a sudden, I heard somebody said really loud, "There he goes, Frankie Lane, toupee."
They'd have to know who Frank Lane was. I don't know.
So anyway, I went to the scene. I finished it, but all of a sudden, when I took the thing off, I said to somebody, I asked somebody, who was the guy? Says, "There he goes, Frank Lane, toupee." Guess who it was? Bob Hope. He was visiting, and when he saw
Bob
me,
Hope?
yeah, he
said
was.
that
He
too.
came
He came on the set, that's right.
Frankie Lane, he used to be a country singer
like
many years ago.
Yeah, like almost like a Sinatra
And he had a
volunteer type.
toupee. Bob Hope, so look at Frankie Lane. What a fun thing to have. You know, for shows.
And there was a lot of good times. I was a little tiny girl, and I still remember it. Yeah, I just. No, I was a tiny girl, but I still remember what a joy that set was.
I really was happy to be there. Not because you were working, to get together. I mean, Kathleen Jones, what a wonderful lady she was. And John, I mean,
You guys know who she was married to? Remember who used to come to the
Oh,
set all the
they were
time?
divorcing while
They came out together from Texas. She was married to Aaron Spelling.
Aaron Spelling, yes. They were going for a divorce, right? Yeah. She was from Texas.
Yeah, they came out together from Texas.
Aaron Spelling, we did a lot of movies. Now we have Steve, whatever, Wolf. He's doing all these movies. You know, it doesn't.
Dick Wolf.
Dick Wolf, yeah.
Dick Wolf.
You know, lately, I don't know if you
Order,
guys,
I guess
you
the
guys
show.
watch, what the hell's it called, the TV show? My wife watches every night. Real Agony, Law and Order.
Yeah.
We know the real father, Marish, the real father. And
you knew Mickey Hargitay?
no, it's not his father, not her father. That's not the real father. The real father, listen, the real father, he lives in Las Vegas, and he's an Italian guy. Yes, it's great. But anyway, do you guys watch the show once in a while? What it is right now, they have this voiceover on the shows. It's very annoying.
They always have had that on Law and Orders.
No, the voiceover, like if somebody gets up and walks away, the voice says, "Oh, he's gotten up and just walking away," whatever. And it's so annoying.
Well, my favorite was Law and Order Criminal Intent.
So anyway, it's very, very annoying. And then the other show, Chicago Police or Chicago Fire, the same thing. Yeah, my
Chicago Med, my best friend's daughter is one of the leads.
but I'm talking about the voiceover. It's very annoying.
Yeah, but I like
Let's get back to Addams
All right.
family, whatever.
So I believe this,
Dick
I believe this young
Any
man.
question?
Yeah, this young man right here had a question.
Who has the hands up?
You lost it? All right, how about right over here?
Did Carolyn Jones ever talk about Elvis? Remember she did
Elvis? I never heard her say anything about Elvis. Well, I mean,
He would have more. I was, 6 years old, 7 years old.
No, I never heard her say anything about Elvis. I never met Elvis.
But he did, you know, she did one of
Oh
those
no, she
movies.
did a movie. She did a lot of stuff.
She was a nun, wasn't she?
Oh my gosh, she was. What a talent the lady had.
Oh, she was such a wonderful human.
Yeah, she did a lot of things.
Really, really special.
So, did you remember your question?
So,
What was the bar?
oh, no,
What
no,
was the bar? Anything?
Oh.
Oh, well.
he doesn't.
Okay.
Anything about it was.
Yeah, let us know.
So, Lisa, Empire Magazine had rated like the 100 most influential TV characters of all time, and Wednesday Addams was on that list. What do you,
News to me.
what do you think the allure of Wednesday Addams' character is to?
Empire Magazine. That is from here.
No, it's a national publication.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but I'm rated one of the highest characters.
It's one of the top 100 most influential TV characters of all time.
Wednesday? Like I said, news to me.
You know,
Oh, that's quite flattering. Send me a copy of that. I'd like to read it.
All right, congratulations.
International magazine. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so in being, I guess, listed as such, what do you think the allure of Wednesday's character is?
Yeah, it's hard to put into just a sentence here, but and it's hard to look at it from the inside out. But what I get at the shows is how much the kids, their grandchildren, or children love Wednesday. And I think she goes slightly against the grain, not too much so. Maybe it's what a lot of kids or a lot of young girls would like to. You know, let me put it this way. What floored me the most was quite a few years ago. One of these shows, and I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden there's like 7 or 8 young girls, between 14 and like 17, walking up to me, dressed to out. And they looked at me and they're like, "Did you know golf girl?" I went, "No, I'm lacing pearls. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Christina Ricci?" He goes, "No, you as well." Thanks. But I mean myself, never golf out on pearls and lace. Anyway, I don't know. It's a hard one to answer out. It's the same. I'm glad to hear it. It's flattering, but I think once again, the credit really has to go to a combination of the writing between Nat Herron, who wrote for the Marx Brothers, and me. And I was so young and so cheap and tiny. I mean, let me put it this way. I was up for like urban cowboy down here. And they couldn't see me getting beat up by Scott Glenn's character. Because I was this age-wise appropriate, but it's a little tiny things, really petite. They don't think the audience would have bought it. A lot of different things like that. I missed out and left to the last like 5 girls. But then I did the soap opera, and that was great. So,
All right. So, did you guys watch the Addams Family movies, the remakes?
I think I watched, one time. I mean, they did a good job. I mean, I don't want to say, I hate to say this, but you can never beat the original, you know? Same thing with the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, hard to
They
recreate the magic.
remake. They don't have a new ideas. You know, remakes are remakes. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Oh, right.
They want to make the money.
The films
Mhm.
that Jeremy Sonnenfeld did, you know, Addams Family Values, he didn't want to go in the same direction. He wanted it much more dark and morose. And when I met Ricci a few years ago, she goes, "I've wanted to meet you for so long."
I met her last year.
I met her the year or two before that. She goes, because our director would not let me watch any of the original episodes. He didn't want me pulling from that, or
What do you mean? No, the Addams Family. He didn't want to watch.
he didn't want her pulling from that and excuse me, wanted to go in a different direction. She says, as soon as the second movie was done, I watched it all back to back, and I have always wanted to meet you.
Yeah, I met her last year. I went to say hello to her. We were in Convention, New Jersey. And Charlie Sheen was there, here, all along. Christina was there, and I told my friends, look, I'm going to walk and go say hello to Christina. I want to meet her. I never met her. We never met before.
Long, long line.
So I went, no, it wasn't a long line that day. I went to meet her, and I talked to Rage and whoever sitting at the table. So I didn't tell her who I was. She said, can I say hello to Christina? Oh, yeah, no, I'm such busy, whatever. So I tried to walk away. And the guy that was with me, I heard him say, do you know what this guy is? I was walking away. She said no. He said, this guy played the original cousin in Addams family. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought, she had no line, so, wow, so happy to meet you, whatever. She wasn't doing nothing.
In San Jose, that's sort of what happened to me. I wanted to meet her. I heard she wanted to meet me, so I went up to her table. She was like on lunch or something. I walked right up, lines deep, and her assistant there, I said, and you are? I said, I'm Lisa Loring. I was the original Wednesday. Yeah. She goes, oh my God, she's wanted to meet you for so long.
Yeah.
Can you stay or come back in half an hour? I said, yeah, I'll come back, no problem. And she was really sweet when I
Yeah, she's a very nice. Anyway,
well, actually, I did have one more question. We do have to be wrapping it up here shortly. It is about 13 minutes till 8. 13 till 8. That's 7:47 right now.
Oh man, that's what coming in from California will do to you.
Right.
Still 3 hours.
3 hours. Wait. 3 hours.
Yeah, it's only like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You're fine.
I'm exhausted. Like I didn't sleep last night.
What time did you come in? What time you showed up? Midnight? Oh. I know. I heard all about that. I
I got
heard.
here at 12:30.
Yeah.
And didn't get to sleep till like 5 in the morning because I'm still 3 hours.
I heard all about it. You were 3 hours late.
Yeah.
And the guy said to me, Southwest was the best airline today. They're all cable in time. And I said, where's Lisa? Well, she'll be in an hour. I said, you have to wait? She said, no, you don't have to. And all of a sudden she said, no, it's not an hour, 3 hours. Delta, American Airlines, they were all delayed. And there's a friend of mine coming back from Los Angeles Monday. He lives here. I called and said, hey, I'm going to be in Atlanta. We're going to see each other at lunch. Oh, no, I'm going to be in California. He says, I'm coming back Monday, but I got 9-hour layover in Vegas. He's coming back from Los Angeles to here. He lands in Vegas for 9 hours. I got to see him. We got to talk a lot. I said, why 9 hours? I said, I'm flying Spirit Airline. I said, that's the problem right there. Yes, $99 to get 9 hours. Yeah,
Man.
you learn.
You know what? When I was younger, I used to dress up to go on a flight at 747 with bars.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it was fun.
Oh my God.
Now it's like taking a bus through Midtown Manhattan.
They still have a good airplane now, like American Airlines. There's a 787. It's 2-engine, but it's huge.
It's an Airbus.
Yeah, 9-seater cross. It's weird, You touch the window and you change the color. I had a lady flying from Chicago to Dallas. She's playing with the window all day long. All through the trip, playing with the stupid window. She's sitting in a window seat. She wanted to know how the window's going to work. You touch it, it changes color. It doesn't have to pull. So anyway, I'm getting to the point. 747 to London all the time. We're still working. Lucas production. Oh my God. What a luxury. First class. Now you sit there, they give you a little bag of peanuts. They get a glass of water and make you lucky. Spirit Airline, you have to pay for it.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got horror stories about Spirit Airlines. I got PTSD from Spirit Airlines. So let's not talk about those people. Not worth it. Pay the extra money, I swear.
I have to leave you guys because I need to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
Thank you so
Mr.
much.
Villasella.